Hey guys, I just lost you and I've come back. So, brief intro again. Ingrid, founder of RICH DIVA Business School at High End Empire. And I was just talking about my clients selling and what a big shift it is and how exciting it is to have clients over the weekend selling $8,000 offers paid in full. A divine client of mine selling at her mastermind, another lovely woman who sold just 4 packages over the weekend. And I wanted to just share, hey Camille, hey goodness, and Camille, one of my divine clients, also rock star woman who teaches women how to really own their power and fall in love and just attract a lot more grace in their lives. She's been rocking it as well. And I just am preparing, as I was saying, hey Janita, to teach my girls, yay Camille, congratulations, you're a rock star, how to sell from webinars and how powerful it is. And so I was sitting there, I was getting my makeup done, I was preparing to actually teach a class today. Hey Florentina, and we're doing a massive, beautiful and sacred energy clearing and money clearing. I have a beautiful guest coming to teach with me today as well, so that's beautiful. It's gonna be in divinely sacred space. And we're going to be just releasing. But the money is my friend, absolutely. But really what I want to express today is that you'll never worry about money again. Number one, it's a mindset. We should not be worrying about money. We should be thinking, how can I make money? How can I share my message and monetize it in a way that's so beautiful and sacred and sustaining? It delivers epic value. I mean, without delivering the value, we don't have businesses. Our businesses will not be sustainable. So, of course, we are all sharing our transformational work, and then we have to, hey Tracy, we have to monetize it. You can all share me some love. I would love it. So as I've been journeying through my own evolution and really mastering how to sell and monetize online, you get to a point when you've gone through all those upper level limits. Thank you, Florentina. When you finally have this breakthrough and you're like, okay, now I'm getting it. Wow. Now I understand why it's like a $16 billion or whatever it is per annum business, and that you, my friend, can absolutely have your piece of it. But it does require a few different things. Number one is to really understand how to sell, to give yourself permission to sell unapologetically, to start connecting with your audience in a really deep, authentic way, to really stand in your voice and your message, to be ready to be seen, even if you're scared. I was speaking to someone who was looking at buying my High End Empire program, and she's telling me that she's scared, and I'm like, we're all scared, love. We're all scared. What I want to know is, are you going to actually do the work and work with courage, which comes from heart? I work with courage every day. So let's stop trying to evaporate fear and let's start to just decide that we're going to take a stand to really own our voice and get out there and serve. But really, at the end of the day, if you want to monetize and you want to release fear around, oh my God, can I make this work? Will I make enough money? Will people buy from me? Will people charge those prices? You need to just stop for a moment and take a pause, and you need to change the conversation. You need to be asking yourself questions like, what do I need to do now to really understand deeply how to sell with ethics and soul, to inspire people to shift from browsers into buyers, to really move past their fear in order to invest in themselves and your offers to get the transformation they so want. You need to become masterful at this, and then you do need to understand funnels, and you do need to understand how to really sell from webinars. I mean, when I first did my first webinar, I was so scared. And I waited way too many years. Oh my God, like if I had started doing webinars even like 3 years ago, I sure as shiz would have an 8-figure business. And I just like to say today, let's give us women all permission to talk about making money online, sharing our potent transformational work, shame-free, without having to justify it. We are all light workers here to share our message, and I am going to start talking about money without having to completely always bring in conversations about ethics and all that kind of stuff. We have ethics. We are healers. We give a lot. Really, a bit of a tip also with webinars is that you don't want to be over giving in a webinar. You really do tend then to overwhelm your audience and people won't buy. Of course, you want to teach before we invite people to make a transaction, but there's a very fine line and a very clever way of doing that to actually get people to take a clear, deliberate action, which is to buy your program so that they can get that tremendous value that they're seeking to get the true transformation. So I'm going to be teaching that to my girls. I mean, oh, it's just so powerful. And so when you understand this, funnels, the power of video, and how to really just hold sacred space on a sales call, there is no way, my friend, that you can fail. So the question every day should be not, can I do it? It should be, I am doing it. And what do I need to learn in order to receive this? What steps, what tools, what mentor do I need to get myself in order to evolve into that woman that I know that I am, in order to receive divine compensation, in order to sell out a mastermind in the next 90 days or 30 days or whatever it is. One of the quickest ways for you to really fill your rosters is to get out there on video, set up really incredible opt-in pages to a webinar, and to learn how to master that art of selling on those free trainings. It is an art, it is a skill set, but it's all learnable, right? It's all a process that you can absolutely get down. And as I said to you, I was so scared. I badly twisted my ankle before my very first webinar, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. And it's a process of tweaking, and you'll see what conversions you get. But just in my last launch for High-End Empire, my biggest kind of strategy around it, I didn't have a very complicated strategy for selling my course. It was just 3 webinars and a lot of live streams as well. But the most high converting webinar that I did was, hello, go figure, the one where I absolutely spent enough time going through my offer and pitching unapologetically my incredible course. And it's the same thing that you need to do for yourself, making sure that you take the time to really clearly articulate the value of your offer. So I know that in the future, I did lots of webinars and I didn't spend enough time. I wanted to give and give and give and give, and I really didn't spend enough time going over my offer. It's pretty hard to sell a lot of stuff when you're just too embarrassed or scared to go into the sales part of your course. So I always talk to my girls about really just why do I feel so excited about selling? Because I know that when someone buys my offer, that they're going to get the transformation that they're looking for, and that's a pretty divinely, thank you for the love, magical place to be, when I can hold out my hand and invite someone to come unapologetically, tell them what they're going to get, why they need the program, and then they make the transaction. It is something that is just so sacred and divine. There is nothing to be ashamed of. So guys, if we want to sell, if we want to build those high impact businesses that change the world, we need to sell in a way that is seen as a divine and sacred invitation for someone to really get the transformation they seek. They're not going to get it in 1 hour. They're not going to get it on a half an hour, 1 hour, 90-minute webinar. They need to be able to get it when you take them into your world and guide them step by step to wherever they want to go, to the promised land. So that's all I have to share today. I'm going to go and make myself some food. Got this beautiful healing coming up. We're doing some theta healing, and we're also doing some kinesiology in my class today for High-End Empire. It's called the I Am Rich Diva Matrix. And yeah, I need some food before I go there. And I'm sending you so much love. But really, at the end of the day, if you catch yourself saying, oh, can I do it? Will I make money? Stop it. Stop it right now. And just, I use my F off method. I look at it, I go, oh, that's an illusion. that's really not real. And I just F that off and I come back to a place of love and trust. And I change the question to, thank you, Stephen. I appreciate that. What can I do? If making money was really, if I actually had a shift in consciousness that making money is actually my divine and sacred right, and that it's actually easy once I learn how to put my boss diva hat on and get really strategic about it and decide to give myself permission to sell with grace and love as one of the most powerful things that I could do for my audience. How would that change things for you? That's a question that you should be asking yourself every day. There is a lot to learn with online marketing, but it's not so complicated. Once you get it down and you understand the power of the online space, especially for transformational teachers and leaders, oh my gosh, it's like endless. It's endless. There is so much money to be made while you're making that impact, and we sure as shiz do not make them impact suffering or in scarcity or feeling ashamed. Screw that. I think you need to do a dance. Screw that. So I will tell you, I'm making more money now than I ever have. And in order to do that, what have I done? I've owned my message, owned my power. I show up relentlessly and unapologetically in my own way, owning my own voice without perfection. Obviously, I'm not perfect. That's incredibly clear. I just do it my way with as much truth and power as I possibly can, with as much courage as I can, because I always have fear. It's just there. It's part of life, you know, but it dissipates. It dissipates. And I just keep learning and growing and expanding. And I've got this paper here behind me. I'm always like writing up and mapping it out. And so my focus is pretty much say 50% on serving my current clients and 50% on looking at where's the next level and how can I serve them more, and what's my next growth strategy, and what's my next funnel, and how can I do, say, my webinars better, and what are my hooks, and what's my this and what's my that, and how can I be even more powerful to get people to take action to change their lives, right? So my conversation and my energy is focused not any longer, and I've been there. I was there for years. Can I do it? Will I be successful? Will people pay for it? Should I raise my prices? I don't know. Oh my God, just even bringing that up makes me feel sick to my stomach. And I did that for years, and it just perpetuated more and more suffering. A client actually was watching one of my CEO Diva trainings. It's my mastermind today. And she said to me, oh my gosh, I realize how much I've been poisoning myself. I'm going to put on my big girl panties and just go for it. And you go for it. And not only do you change your own life, but you change the lives of all those people that come into your space that you can hold and love and cherish. There's nothing that should be shameful about this at all. And as I was saying, I make more money now than I ever did, but look at where my impact is going. I wish I could invite you all into my paid groups and see the changes and the transformations that are happening, which I will be sharing down the line. Oh my God. It's like my heart is just, wow, it is amazing. So that's going to happen for you too. And we can only do that when we begin to sell, yes, sell, and bring people into working with us in such a sacred and powerful way, which takes time and attention and love. And that comes with an investment. And in that investment, they begin to change. So guys, I'm sending you so much love. I better go and have my hemp seed shake. And that's about it from me from now. But I hope you guys have gotten value today. Let me know if you have. Every day, just ask yourself, God, create a life. What do I need to create in order to build my empire? Who do I need to be? What parts of myself am I going to show today in order to invite these women into working with me? How am I going to take a bolder stand? How am I going to be more direct? How can I be more clear? Oh, I love that, love. Thank you. About my message and what I have to bring to the table. You know, are you a coach or are you a strategist? I know people that are watching right now who help women make money, but they don't clearly say that they help women make money because there might be a little bit of fear. They talk about conversions. I don't want to really know too much about conversions because at the end of the day, my brain doesn't transmute what that even really means. So being really, really clear with your audience is so important. Talking about money and time and the things that people deeply, deeply want. Like for me, as a woman who's just about to pass the 7-figure mark and go into the next phase of my business, what do I want? I want more time with my daughter. I want to live at the beach. I want more ease. I actually want to work less. And in actual fact, you can when you're making more money. A lot of women have a lot of fears saying, oh my God, I'm going to have to work too hard. Well, right now, under 6 figures, you're working a hell of a lot harder probably than me. There's a lot of time going around in circles. There's probably a lot of overgiving, a lot of under-earning. So actually, when you do begin to really understand how to use funnels and Facebook ads and drive traffic and sell and use webinars as a vehicle to really fill your practice incredibly quickly, making $100,000 on webinars. I did $170,000. The last program that I sold my 35 spots in high-end Empire at about a 7K payment plan. Or payment plans. Some people bought 6K offers paid in full. Some people bought $15,000 offers paid in full. I also sold 15 spots in my CEO Diva Mastermind that I didn't include in some of the numbers that I did. So when you sort of start to become more well-known, you're out there more showing and teaching and sharing your message. So I was selling my high-end Empire group program, but it always leads into other sales with my other offers, which the same will happen to you too once you really learn how to really, really own your voice and get out there and use webinars and social media to really expand your business. So right now, if I want to make a whole lot of cash quickly and I need a cash injection in my business, what do you think I'll be doing? Putting on a webinar and teaching and selling from that webinar, of course. So really, once you learn this, there's nothing stopping you from having your 6-figure webinar. Absolutely not. It's just like incredible. So I just wanted to share that with you today. You hear a lot of people complaining about not making money and that it's so difficult. But what if it wasn't really difficult? What if most of the stuff that was difficult was your BS and illusion that you keep feeding yourself, and the fact that you're asking yourself the wrong questions or you're buying into a story of illusion? That shiz is poison. That's going to drag you down and you're then not thinking strategically. I see so many women who don't believe that they're smart enough. I see so many women who are just so scattered, and that scattered energy comes from that paralyzing doubt, and we're not there mapping out our funnels. We're not there thinking, how do I master this new craft? How do I hire someone like, hello, Ingrid, who can take me to that next level? So really, that's what you should be thinking about. How do I grow? How do I expand? The doubt needs to be left and put to the side, because this is really incredible and you are incredible, and people need to see you and hear you and know that you exist, and you need to sell to them shame-free. Amen. Okay guys, I'm sending you so much love. Bye for now.